Hello everyone, welcome to another G8 dialogue system tutorial, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to interact with your own created scripts using the G8 dialogue system. Basically what we need to do is create a new game object called OutputData. The name is necessary, and we are going to add the script OutputData. We can reset or transform it, it doesn't matter much, but actually what I'm gonna do is open the output data, and as you can see we already have a script here with location equals 1 and the code debug.log output data actually. So what I'm gonna do is select our yellow NPC and click on the trigger, and as you can see here we have hello world and we have some extras here, and we saw the ID to skip before. Voice acting is for add our voices or voices to our NPCs, and I will show you guys later, but what I actually want to show you guys is the method ID and the int value. As you can see, there's some variables here that show some texts explaining what these values do. So if we set method ID on the hello mister to 1 and interact with our NPC, hello world, nothing happened, and hello mister, this is a tutorial. So what actually happened, look at my mouse, and we can see OutputData shows up. So basically what these do is to call the location, and the int value we see here is some parameters. Now let's go back to Unity. On the asset folder, I'm gonna create a new C# script and call code controller. And for now, I'm gonna create a canvas to show our code to our player. So I'm basically creating a game system here and not something related to the dialogue, but I want the yellow NPC to give me 10 coins. So I have to have some kind of trigger for my gold controller here, and that's where the output data will come in later. So let's create a UI canvas, and I'm gonna add also an image here and call gold coin icon, and I also going to add a text mesh pro here and call amount. And now I'm gonna move my, let me go here, I press F, 2D mode is much better to edit UI and stuff like that, and I'm gonna move my image right here. I'm gonna set an image of a gold coin I just got here, okay, oops, and finally my amount I'm gonna set here. I increase the text size. Okay. And I'm gonna make bold. Yeah, that's look good. Okay, so now I have my canvas. I'm gonna call gold canvas. And basically what I'm gonna do now is make a way to interact with my gold canvas. But for that I need my gold controller to show the current amount I have. So let's remove the void start for now, and I will add public int gold, which will be the amount of gold we have. I'm gonna use the using TM Pro for Text Mesh Pro component we just created called amount, and now I'm gonna declare here text mesh pro yugi uh gold text, and gold text equals dot text equals gold. You can see we have an error here because we can't convert string to int to string, and I'm gonna add two not to string here. And pretty much that's it. And we are done with our script. And now I'm gonna go to the output data and I'm gonna remove this one. So we gonna leave the location at 1. I do recommend to leave it at 0 empty and only call the methods you really want with other numbers besides 0. It's make easier because our scripts are on 0 by default, so it's much better. So now I'm gonna create a public code controller. Let's see, GC. Basically is that. And now I'm gonna set gc.gauge equals following. And pretty much that's it. So now if we're going back to our script right here, it's gonna compile again. And now I have to go to the output data, and you can see I have the gold controller right here. I can give here, oops, I didn't assign the gold controller script here. I now assign the amount here, and finally I go back and add this guy here. So now if I'm gonna interact here, let me see the NPC trigger. Let me get back here. Okay, so I'm gonna call method ID, which will set to location 1, and int value I'm gonna send my value of 50 coins. And this time I will make my NPC say, hey, here, have 10 coins or 50 coins or whatever I want. Here, take some coins. How about 50 gold coins? Now let's play. Here, take some coins. How about 50 gold coins? Okay, the actor ID is wrong, but yeah, pretty much it did work. You guys saw the 50 right there. So let me change again and here, take some coins. How about 50 gold coins? So now it's working with our custom script, so we can trigger a lot of things with these, like add more gold, more items to our characters, make it easier to interact with environments, save points, and things like that. With, for example, we can create a lever here and make a question for our player, like, oh, you want to interact with the lever and the bridge comes down to you to cross, and save points like, do you want to save, and just regular save point and things like that. It's pretty simple, it's not very complicated. So now let's check the voice acting part of our script. So if you select a trigger on the yellow NPC, we can see there is voice acting as an option here, and I already set some dialogues here to make easier. So I asked to a friend of mine to record some voice acting. So if you go to resources and audio, you can take his voice here and just drop here. And now I'm gonna add here the I'm fine. So I'm gonna remove this for now. And finally, I want to make the yellow NPC talk, so I'm gonna set actor ID on those two to two, and this one to one. So it's the blue NPC. And I know I left this one empty. It's just gonna override the dialogue canvas, dialogue sound effects here. And if there's something on those fields, it will replace and you don't have to worry about nothing. So let's check it out.
Hello, how are you today?
As you can see, the voice appears on the first dialogue, and on the second one, it just plays the typing effect sound because it's empty now, and this means it's going to play that one instead of the one we just set up. So if I press enter again,
I'm fine.
and the dialogue goes to the normal way it should be. So basically that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm gonna show you guys more and more stuff later on, and see you guys there. Bye bye.